Do you think that you can choose which gender you fall in love with? Because, Sam, you were obviously known, you're an 80s icon, you're a male pin-up, men loved you across the country, and then you fell in love with a woman.
Yeah.
Would you say that that was something that was a choice, or was it something that was
it wasn't
a way
a choice.
that you felt throughout your life?
I met her and fell in love.
OK.
And love...
Had you been attracted to women before her?
When I was younger, I used to have a little bit of a crush on Lindsay Wagner, Bionic Woman.
To be fair, I think
and
we
then
all
it was
had a
Sharon
crush on
Stone when I
Lindsay
watched
Wagner.
Basic Instinct. But yeah, with Myra, it was the minute, the moment I met her, I just had a connection, and you can't help that feeling.
No, I can really sympathise with that. Not sympathise, but I can relate to that because I feel like I fall in love with people.
Yeah.
I don't really see a gender or a look or what they're wearing.
It's so silly to pigeonhole people.
Yeah.
It really is, because love is a great thing, and you can't help who you fall in love with.
No.
Simple as that.
I could literally, I could marry a woman. If I fell in love with a woman, I would marry...
I'm taken, babe.
Well, I have to say, as far as I know, I'm straight. But there's one woman, and this isn't love, this is just attraction. I'm obsessed with Ruby Rose. Do we have a picture of her? Oh, my goodness! Ruby, if you are listening, give me a call.
Nice.
You've got good taste.
I've got good taste.
Good taste.
Do you know what? I think it's a generational thing as well, because I was with a man many, many years ago, and he was a very angry man, very cross and angry all the time. Anyway, many years later, I found out he was actually gay.
Right.
And that because he was with me and because of the family he was with, he couldn't admit to being gay. His family wouldn't have allowed it.
Yeah.
So the anger he took out on me.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And then eventually he left and was much happier and calmer as a person.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not sure, does that happen now? Do you think that's just generational? Do you think the younger people of today are much more open about it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's much more fluid now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like it used to be, thank God.
Thank God.
How have things changed for you? Because obviously it must have been quite difficult for you when you first announced.
When it first came out that I was with a woman, at first I was like, well, at first I used. Yeah, I was a bit nervous at first, being a pin-up for many a guy, but those guys are now married with children. That dream of marrying Sam Fox or sleeping with Sam Fox, I don't think they're having anymore because they're married. They're happily married.
Yeah.
But they still come to my concerts with their kids, and the kids are wearing me T-shirts.
Yeah.
And I did Isle of Wight last year, and they were all there, you know, the
But
guys
you've said that you had a connection with Myra, so you fell in love with the person.
Yeah.
Do you think that if Myra hadn't come into your life at that time, that it could have been a man that had come into your life at that time and you could have fallen in love with?
I don't know. I just fell in love with Myra, and that's that. I wasn't looking. It just happened.
Yeah, you fall in love with them.
there's an actress called Candice Bergen who you're
Yes,
probably all too
beautiful
young to
woman.
remember, but she's the most amazing actress. And when I was young, I used to go and watch her and work. But I fell in love with her talent and who she was, and I saw a lot of interviews, and I just thought, this is a woman I'd love to meet and talk to. That's what it is, and why we can't do that with somebody actually going, ooh, and pointing at you, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't agree with that label thing, you know, I really don't. Love is love, and as I just said, if you fall in love with somebody, whatever their gender, love is love.
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.